So the menus in Where Winds Meet seem to be extremely confusing, but don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, they do not have to be this confusing. I'm going to go through every single tab, button, icon that you see in this menu and break it down to you to make it super duper easy. So remember, if you did enjoy this video, or you do enjoy this video, by the end of it, if you could leave me a like and subscribe if you want more content like this, it would be much appreciated. So let's start off, let's go to the bag, and then we're going to go through to develop and everything else that you see in this menu. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself some popcorn, whatever it may be, relax and enjoy. So the first thing we're going to go into is the bag. When we're in the bag, we can see that yet again, this is already overwhelming. Well, do not worry. This is where you see all of your gear, where you can see your weapons, your accessories, and your armors equipped. Now you can also see below, there's other parts like all parts, 88 out of 138. This is how many items you can have stored in your inventory based on these gears that you're seeing above. Now you can see that I've got some locked, and there's a reason for that. So to lock them, you can literally click on them, and at the top you can see there's a padlock button that I'm pressing, and that will lock it. Now why have I locked it? Because this is actually an antique, and you want to collect antiques because later on you can use them for valuable goods. So I've got all of my antiques locked, and then if we go down further, we can see that I've locked other things. Why have I locked these things? Because you're seeing this little yellow icon on them. And what it does, when you've got that little yellow icon on them or this purple icon on them, if you read what it does, a typical weapon here, you'll see gives you extra attack, gives you physical defense, airborne attack, stuff like that. But this is where it gets really interesting because, for instance, clicking on this umbrella that I've got here with the golden icon that I've locked. Why have I locked it? Because the yellow icon means when used a tuning material, the next tuned affix is guaranteed to be a gold or above. There's the same with the purple, so when using a tuning material, the next tuned affix is guaranteed to be purple or above. So which is really, really cool, and this is the way to get the best version of your weapons. As you can see, I've got the Mo Blade, and I've only got purples on here, and then I've got the Doom-bound long spear, which I've only got purples on here as well. In theory, I probably should have used some golds to try and get better versions of it. However, I'm not going to complain. That is a pretty darn good spear. Now, this obviously works the same with your jewelry, but remember, on your blue items, you can only tune 3 times, whereas your purple, you can tune 4 times. Now, you can actually tune them further, that we can see here, but in order to tune further, you would have to go ahead and use one of the attunement stones. And now I don't want to be using these yet because these are going to be used later on for better stuff. Now you're probably thinking as well, why have I got so many things left? Why haven't I got rid of them? Well, because if I was, for instance, click and equip this one, so if I go to here, this Moo Blade, and I equip it, well, the reason I haven't got rid of it, because if I do get a better weapon or accessory or armor that I want to go and upgrade, for instance, I've still got some blues and I want to upgrade them. If I was to get a specific one, I can then go ahead on them and I can hit tune. And what you do with this is you can either use the gemstones that we see here, the dooms, the tuning stones, or you can actually use existing gear, and this will help you tune that up to a better rank. Now, I'm not going to do it on that because it's not the weapon I want. I'm holding all of this for more gear, so you can use gear to do it, but if you did recycle it, then you do get the tuning stones. However, gear levels it up really, really quick, and it's the most efficient way to do so. Obviously, it does use some coins as well, but I would recommend you tuning your gear because 51 gear can only work for 51, 41 for 41, so on and so forth. So you might as well tune your gear up to the best possible values now, so you are set ready for later on when the new content drops. You're going to get 56 gear, and it's going to be, the 51 gear is going to be completely pointless. Not completely, because there is certain things that you're going to see in the development tab, but I'll show you that in a bit. Now also, you're seeing, when you look at this gear, you're seeing above it, you're seeing like these flowers, you're seeing these star signs, you're seeing these moons. These are literally like your sets of armors and stuff. So each set has got set bonuses, so you don't actually normally need the 4-piece set. The 4-piece set is not great, but I would strongly recommend you always getting a 2-piece set. So if we look at my weapons, I have got the Jade Wear set for both my earring and obviously my spear, and that gives me max physical attack, and these obviously both have physical attack boost, which was really good. It made my physical attack go up massively. The same with the Moo Blade and the earrings. They've both got the Ivory Bloom set, but I've only got 2 of them, so we see the flower twice, and this gives me 2 pieces, which gives me more critical rate. Now we go over to the armor, we can see that I've got a moon all the way around. Now I have got the 4-piece. Would I rather get 2 and 2? Probably, because I don't think this is a great full set, especially the 4 pieces on it. I don't really think any of them are incredible. It depends on what you're looking for, but as of right now, they're not my favorite thing. I would rather benefit from getting the 2 and the 2 and getting a load more goodies or major base stats. Now going over to quick use, this is where you'll find your medicines, for instance your fire oils. Your fire oils would be used on weapons to make them hit harder. You find them things. Now you need to go into the menus to cancel that out if you don't want them to be automatically used. So it's completely up to you how you go about it. You got your fishing rod, but this is literally all of your quick use items. So anything that you can think of that you would use in terms of consumable, fireworks, medicines and all that, you can just go ahead and equip them to it, and it will go and put the medicine that I've got on. So put this is the weakest one, and then you see at the bottom, you see this craft. Now if you hit craft, it will help. It'll let you obviously go and forge better bows. You can cook different foods, which are going to give you all different bonuses as well. As you can see, for instance, this one gives you increases physical attack by 50 to 100 for 30 minutes. Insane. You got your medicines that you can craft. Now you can see that why can't I craft this? Because if I hit unlock, it says we're going to need to increase our scholarship and our healers in order to be able to do certain things. The manuals, yet again, these aren't the greatest of things, but you can see it reduces your dodge, endurance, etc. It's just basically like food, but a bit more. And then you got your construction. So if you're building a house like I have started to down here in this cave, you're going to need materials or construction materials to go and build. And if you didn't know, you can build in this cave, and I think it's probably the prettiest place to build in the game. Now the next part is develop. Now what is the develop tab? Well, in here, yet again, you're going to see your tuning stones, you're going to see all of your beef tenders, you're going to find stuff for cooking, for crafting, for enhancing, all of these sort of goodies, even like your martial arts manual. Now I've already got the Thunder Cry blade, so I've been given the manual that I can't use, but I could gift it to someone so someone else can obviously use it. We can see yet again more development materials. These are pretty much all your development materials that you want to go and use, and like your inner ways and all that stuff, and your like jasmine stamens that you're going to use to increase or break through certain materials to the next level. Now going to the next tab, which is the items. This is yet again a lot more of the same. You might want to just sort it so it shows you the open things that you can do. So the things that you can open, you can see I've got caskets here, and I can open them, and I can choose exactly what I want to get to open. Now I'm not going to open any of these yet until I know exactly what I'm looking for. So these are for you to break through your weapon. And I'm waiting till I get, because I might change my build. I'm going to open these as I need. So as I need to upgrade, then I'll go, right, I need 8. So I'll click on that, and then I'll choose 8, and this will help me break through my stone split to go up even further. But there might be a point where I shift. However, the build that I've got on right now is really good, and I'm not going to change it as of right yet. I've kept these so you can see we can get life materials of your choice. If you click on them, they really explain what they do. Used to reshape your looks. You can see martial art breakthrough. So if I want these extra materials, I can click on it, I can open it, and then with opening it, I can go and choose what I want. But I'm going to save it just in case there's something else that I want to break through with the materials first. Custom career gift box. Yet again, this is for healers and scholars. I haven't even touched them trees yet, so I haven't bothered doing it. And then we've got these, which are your oddities. So I've completed all of the oddities in Quinjay. Now I need to go Kaifeng, and I need to hand in these oddities to increase it. But yeah, these are literally a lot of what you've collected around the world, like your bowls, so you can go ahead and increase further there. Your consumables, you got wines that you can drink, your materials that you can go to use to craft up more stuff for your building, your Meow Meow coins, as well as your bells, so you can go and spend them in the Meow Meow shop. But yet you can click on each individual tab. So you got your commons, your appearances, your consumables, and your raw materials. Now if we go to the next tab, which is your quest, here in your quest tab you've got loads of stuff. Now you can click on it, but normally these things are just there sitting in your menu. You can archive them by, if you open certain ones of them, when reading them, it does make them disappear, like we're seeing here with me opening these. They're all disappearing as I'm clicking it. It's just quest lines, stuff that you would have picked up during a quest. I wouldn't worry too much about this tab. There's nothing that you really need to majorly worry about. Maybe just every now and again go ahead and read some of them, so maybe you needed to read them at a point for it to unlock a further step in that quest, or it might explain a further step in that quest. You see the trading in here. Well, this is when you get materials to trade, which you get the tokens for. So if we go over to the coins, the trading materials, the commerce coins, the private funds of the ward, and here you can see you got the trade hall. Where this trade hall, you can rent a house, or you can buy stuff, cosmetics, or even more trade goods to be able to sell. Now the trade goods, when you've got a guild, is going to be the best thing for you to do to be able to get the best value and sell the most. Now in these coins, obviously we're seeing the main coins. These main coins are used for absolutely everything, whether it's upgrading, breakthroughing, buying different materials to upgrade. The coins are used for almost everything. I've almost made my daily mode coin, which was 175,000. Didn't even know there was a daily. But then we can see here we've got the 4-fold coin to gameplay points. So this you get in the bounty shop. Now, how do we get these coins? Well, if you see, you complete bounties posted by other players. So if we come out of here and we go to like the Wandering Paths, I'm going to get to this. I'm going to explain it a little bit later. You go into the bounty, you go to Bounty Hunter, and then when you select a bounty, if it's NPC, it'll have a black name. If it's a real player, it will have a gold name. And that will be then a real player that you go in PvP to get their bounty because they've avoided the police. Maybe you've done a crime and then you have someone come and absolutely blitz you. That's because that's a real player accepting the bounty that the game has set up for you. But you might go to prison if you do get caught by the police as well. So it's one of them. But then with doing these, you can see you get coins, so 100 for these. But a player, you get about 1,000, and then you're 500. Then you go to the bounty shop, you get yourself some cosmetics and dyes with that. Right, coming out of there on the bag and the coins. Now, the next spot is the Sin Leaf. Yet again, works the same. However, this is in the Battle Royale mode in this game. So, if you've ever heard of a game called Naraka Blade Point, well, what this does is if you go into the Wandering Paths, you go to the Arena PvP, you go to Perception Forest. By completing this or getting to a certain point in this, in the Battle Royale, you will get them tokens. And them tokens, you'll be able to then go and spend in getting yourself more cosmetics like we saw before. You can get all of these. These are pretty easy to get because you don't even have to be first. You can just hide in the game. You're going to get a load of these coins, and then you'll be able to get these outfits for absolutely free, which is pretty cool just by playing the Battle Royale mode inside of this game. The next coin is the Echo Jades. You get these for almost absolutely everything in this game. These are really good because you've got these two vendors. You've got the one up in Kimfei and the one down in Feng. These vendors, what they do is they sell you scrolls, they sell you improvements to your inner ways and everything like that. So I'd really recommend it. And then you have got another way you can spend them is the Draw Slalom, which is the RNG gacha, but the free version by getting the in-game coins, and you've got a chance of winning loads and loads of rewards. So I've gone and opened one there, and we got absolute rubbish. We got a bit of food, but if we look at the reward preview, we can see you can get this outfit from it, this outfit from it, this outfit from it, and then you could also get the burning robe from it, which I think everyone wants. But yeah, it's not that easy to get. And the other rewards that you're going to get is either any of these as well. So you can still get cosmetics from the Slalom, which is pretty cool. And then you've got like the exchange shop here as well. So with if you get duplicates, you then get these lip-looking things, and then you can go ahead and spend them coins to get yourself extra ones of these. As you can see, I bought myself some Lingering Melodies to go and try and get some pulls there because we are pretty close to getting a pull there. Now, the next coin that we see here is the treasure tokens. These are earned every week from your guild. So I've earned 2,000, almost 2,500 this week for my guild. If you want to join the guild as well, come into the game. It's Death Squad. The E is not a free, it's just an E, and the S is lowercase. You'll see me as the guild master of Death Wish. We're looking for people. We've currently got in the guild, I think, 30 out of 65 people. Now, this will grow as the guild levels up, so we're close to leveling up again. We can see that everyone in here is doing their little part. But if we go to the home page and then we click on my name, we can see upgrade. We're 37,000 out of 40,000. We all need to do the events in order to be able to level it up a little bit more. But as you level it up, you can go ahead and increase the amount of people that we can have in the guild. So we see the upper limit goes up to 70 people, and then we can have apprentices as well. So it's basically 80 people that you can have in the guild. The guild, I would strongly recommend you joining a guild because they give you loads of benefits in terms of wealth. They give you loads of benefits in terms of abilities and things you can get, as well as loads of cosmetics and loads of guild events. So not only can you get weekly stuff from your Heroes Realm, your normal Heroes Realm, there's also a Guild Heroes Realm. So if you do it with the guild, participate with the guild, you can get an additional 10 chests for free. You get yourself more achievement stones for free, some adventurers slip as well that you can go spend, experience. There's loads of other things, breaking army, there's guild versions of these, and then other modes just by doing simple things, just by being in the guild base. Like we go in there and we have a laugh. Just by being part of the guild, you can get all that. The Discord is down below as well, and I'm live on Tuesdays and Thursdays on twitch.tv as well, and I'm loving this game, so come on over and make sure you follow me. Now, if we go over to the next part of the coins, we've got the Battle Pass tokens. So when you've completed the Battle Pass, you got to the max, you get these tokens. I'm currently on 43, and then you can buy all of these goodies with your tokens in here. The things that I'd recommend you getting first is obviously the custom martial arts breakthrough chest, the mystic skills breakthrough support box, the custom martial arts. These just help you level up. Obviously, I've got dyes. You don't need to get any of this. A lot of these are just cosmetics after that, but it's completely up to you how you want to go about it. But yeah, I've gone and bought quite a lot of this. But the Battle Pass tokens, once you've bought everything, they're really pointless. And we can see here we've got the jade fish you can earn every week, 20,000. You can get more obviously by doing the bounties, and you've got seasonal shop. Now this is really good. You obviously get the mystic breakthrough boxes, you can get up to 10, so I need to get some more fish to be able to get some of them. But I've got the oscillating jades, the inner way notes, so you can increase your inner ways. You've got the life supplies box, a small box of commercial currency, so you get more of them, and you've got all of these types of boxes. You just go through. So I've got all of my level 51 gears, so we can see that I've run out of these chests. Where are they? They've disappeared. No, here they are. So we see insufficient stock. That's because I have bought. I need to wait for the restock every Sunday at 9. You've got these career notebooks, healer books. These are stuff that I've been buying, obviously, when I've been obtaining more, and then through getting duplicates of stuff as well. When it comes to cosmetics, you would get these cosmetic chest keys, and that's obviously how I got this mask that you're seeing on right now. And then there is certain things in here that you can buy each week, which is the garment design shard. I don't actually know what the garment design shard does. That's the one thing I'm pretty confused. So if anyone does know, please let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, you can get other things like lingering melodies in here as well, but this is just a way for you to get extra cosmetics for your character if you want to make it look extra cool for completely free. Right, moving on from the fish, we've got the echo beads, which these are in the actual currency shop where you can buy real cosmetics. You go to the appearance, you can buy things here. You've got obviously your monthly pass, but then you've got your items here where you can obviously buy extra things that we're seeing right now. Always buy these just because it's 200 coins and you get some of them, which is really good. You get the offers as well. These are doing quests to get these skins, and then you can top it up to get other things there. Right then, yet again, the commercial coin, these, like I said before, was just a case of being able to rent a house, or so you can get rent a house in this city. As you can see, I've got a rental there, but there's one that's 10,000 a month of these coins, and you get a mansion, and it's got a dojo underneath it. Really, really cool. Okay, so we're out of the bag. Now we're going to move to development. So if I was going into the bag, what would I mainly focus on? Well, obviously my coins. I'd like to see what's in there. Not too bothered about the gear, because the gear I actually do in the development tab. I do not touch it in the gear tab, as well as the quick use development. The only thing I'd use in the quick use is if I need to equip my fishing rod because I want to do some fishing, or if I want to equip better medicines. That way I can do that and have them equipped instead of my weaker medicines. And then obviously come over to your items tab and open up all of the stuff that you need or want, whether it is to increase. If you've got some gear dropped from an event, you go and open it in here. Right, let's move over to the second tab out of however many there are. The development tab. Now this one is quite in depth. So in this development tab, it's basically like what we saw before, where you would enhance your weapons and gear, your tuning that we saw before. But it's also got the enhanced down here, which you see average level 18. Well, this is every time you get some of these points, the tokens, which I can't even see because I've got everything at level 20. Oh no, okay, it's got two things at level 15. That's why it's not at level 20. So I can actually upgrade these. Perfect. And because I got the battle pass, you can get the portable vendors. And you see when you go around the world, when you do encampments, when you do quests and everything, you will get these oscillating jades. Now I've currently got 35. It shows you everywhere you can get them by clicking on it. So you get seasonal shop and Wang's woodcraft and all that stuff. It's sold out. But then you see, like for instance here, I need owned. Now when you just level these up, it increases it. And don't worry. When you change your weapon, when you change your armor, it doesn't decrease it. It will stay at this. The only time that everything will be able to be upgraded again further is when you go through a new breakthrough, when you level up a little bit more. It will make it so you can go to the next step. So yet again, you're going to need to get more oscillating J's. Like I say, you got all of these where you can get them from doing anything in the game. But the quickest way to actually get the oscillating J's is literally going into your trials or your hero realms and just doing them. But it does require energy. So unfortunately, the energy, you don't have unlimited amounts, and yeah, it takes a while to get it. So you just click on it. If you've got the if you got the battle pass, for instance, we can see here the Kinjay General Goods vendor. I'm going to click on it because I've got the portable vendor. I'm going to purchase that, and then I can go straight back in here and go ahead and enhance. Oh, I've got enough coins, so I'm just going to do the exact same again. I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy 10 more, and I'm going to go enhance it again. I can do it once more. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to buy another 15, and then I'm going to go and enhance it once more. Now, I could no longer enhance it more. I need to go and get more of these in order to enhance it. But we've got our average level up to 19, and currently you can get it up to level 20. Now, the one underneath, you might not see this yet. You get this one when you get up to 51. It's the arsenal. So basically, some of your 41 gear you do not want to scrap, because your 41 gear, you want to put your best ones in here that you've got, and it basically increases... Oh, I should be probably putting that one in there. It increases the total mastery, but you only need to get up to this cap. Anything after that is actually pointless. And what this does, it means so you get extra stone split attack, more max stone split attack. And then obviously get HP, and you can switch your paths. So you can go switch it to Bell Strike General or Silk Binding. So whatever's best suited for your character, go and equip that. And we can see at level 51 there's another arsenal, so I'm going to put my level 51 gear in there. So you never really want to get rid of the gear that you're using or you've been maxed, because you're going to do it as you go along and improve your attack, your HP and everything like that. And I just hit the wire, so sorry if everything sounded a little bit funny there. So that is literally this tab. We went over the gear in the last tab and how to upgrade it, but this is where I actually do my gear tuning. I don't do it in the gear tab, I do it in here straight in the development tab, and this is everything to improve my overall current build. And if you want to see how your current build's looking, just click on your details, and in here you can see everything. So for instance, you see my defense has gone up. We can see like my max HP, my physical attack, physical defense, my crit rates, affinity rates, and everything like that. And then you've got like your character stats, so you can see what you're using or what is buffed. And then you've got exploration attributes. So by doing things in the world, whether it's stroking cats, finding oddities, or anything like that, it will increase all of these, which will then give you exploration skills. As you can see, I'm actually missing some, so I need to get my memory up to be able to get that. And if you want to know how to get your memory up, then obviously you just need to do increase memory by completing healers or disguise mode. So just doing that, and it will increase your memory, and then you could do that with absolutely everything. So like the one that is strongly recommended is Treasure Seeker, and I need to get my elegance up. So in order to get my elegance up, it's eating foods or playing with kittens. So yeah, if you stroke more kittens, you're going to get your elegance up, or you just quickly just eat a load of food, you're going to get that up as well. And you want to get that to 75 so you can get the treasure. And that's what I do, and what it does, it highlights where all the treasure is on the map. But you want to get everything unlocked, so I would strongly recommend you just do everything. Here at the top, you've got Constitution. This is where it shows if you have hurt yourself, whether you've fallen off a mountain, whether you've been poisoned, and then you've got an illness. The illness would show at the top left of your screen. So where we're seeing this time limited, if I just remove that, where we're seeing this time limited, there'll be a red thing there. That means you are ill. If you leave it for time, it will get worse. So I'd strongly recommend you don't leave it, and you care it or treat it as quick as possible. Right, back in the development menu, now we go over to the right. We're going to go to the talents tab. This is where you've got your basics. So your basics, as you're going through the world, doing missions and everything, as you see here, completing main story, side stories, young queue, legacies, and everything like that, we get these points. And these points, you can see they all have got different varied effects. So increase your infinity damage, your infinity rate, your defense, your health, and everything like that. And as you go through, it goes up. There is going to be certain points where you're capped out, whereas here, obviously, we can see, but we can see all of them, unfortunately. Oh, right, for instance, this one, max HP reaches 50,000. So when we get our HP to 50,000, immune to single instance damage of exceeding 30% of your max HP, cooldown 12 seconds, but it's only effective in solo mode, so it's not good for me because I'm obviously building up a PvP character, so I'm going to want to build all of these up. But sometimes when you get these leveled up, I won't be able to do the next stage because it might say you need to get your gear score up to 11,500 to do so. So that is where these are. Now the arena ones, how do you get these? Simply, all you have to do is go into the wandering paths, go to the arena, do the 1v1 PvPs, and with doing that, it will then give you points towards this. We can see reading right there, it will give you points towards it. As you can see, I've played quite a lot of arena, but these are really good for PvP. Execution skill damage increase, and as you go through, you're basically just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger, which is really, really good for the arena. So even if you think you're doing bad, you're only going to get better, and your character's only going to get stronger, and you're potentially going to beat the people at your rank that haven't got all of that because you do, because you've been losing a lot, but you've been playing a lot. So it's still really cool. It's a way to keep people into the PvP, and even the people that are higher up, they're going to be playing more, so they're going to be getting all the arena skills. So it's just like an escalating factor, but it helps the lower people get up. And one thing I didn't show actually here when you're in the main menu, one of the most important things to level up is that these three dots at the top, you can see go to breakthrough, and this is where you go and break through your character. Now you can see that we're at max cap, and to go up to level 7, or the 7 through the understanding, it unlocks in 6 days. This is for everyone. Obviously, I don't know what time you're watching this, but it goes through in 6 days. Now, we need to do the taping mausoleum foundations in order to increase it. So if you're a lower level, you might have seen that you need to do these. Well, what do? You just go straight into the wandering paths. Wandering paths is a very important tab. You got the taping mausoleums. Well, I've completed 1 through to 4. I need to do 5 to 6, ready for the reset where I can do the breakthroughs. But all you want to do is you click on these, and you can see that you've just got to comprehend a goal. So you've just got a remaining time greater than 0 seconds. So just do this with 0 seconds left, and then you will complete it. If you complete these with 3 stars, you get the divine challenges, and then you can go through and do these on the divine challenges. Do they give you anything? Absolutely not. But is it cool just to have it done? Absolutely. That is how you break through your character. And also, as you can see, when character level reaches a cap, Excess XP is stored once the level cap is raised. Each new XP will also restore a portion of the stored XP until it's fully returned. So we can see here that I've obtained 1.5 million XP. So when I go to breakthrough, I'm going to be able to level up a lot quicker than most people, which is really cool. So even if you put in an effort, you're going to be leveling up a lot faster. So back in the development tab and the arena talents, we got now the boss talent. So when you do the world bosses, the hero realms and everything like that, we see at the bottom hero realms and sword trials. If you defeat X bosses, so we haven't got these bosses yet, but if you, for instance, defeat the donkey guy and the lady that comes after, you get tokens, and then you can go and spend these tokens to increase like the damage you get, the healing you get, and then also you can get a title for doing it so many times. So like maxing these out, you get the title for doing that, which is really cool. It's just like a little flex, and it makes the bosses a little bit easier for you, and you're going to need that realistically. So when you get to the higher level bosses, it helps against them, because you can see these are not level capped. So it's not like, oh, but only works for the 40 or 51 boss. No, so when you get to 77 boss, you might want to do the lower bosses to get these points, so then the higher bosses are a little bit easier. Now, that is all of the talents. Let's go over to abilities. So in abilities, this is where you choose your weapons that you want to equip. I've got the Thundercry Blade. Now, I've got two variants of this. I use the Thundercry Blade and Nameless Spear, or I go Thundercry Blade, Stormbreaker Spear. It all depends what I'm looking for. If I'm looking for a debuff build for more PvE events, or a Nameless Spear so I can still do PvP/PvE, because this talent is really good. You stun lock them and then you can spam them like absolutely crazy. But yeah, this is where you get all your swords and everything, and then you choose them all. Now, if you've got them locked and you want to know how to unlock them, just literally hit the space. It will show you where to go to unlock them, or what to do to unlock them. So that is how you unlock certain things in this game. And then in here as well, we can see we've got martial arts breakthrough. So when you break through, just like the leveling, you want to do certain things to level it up. And then you get extra bonuses and goodies when you do so. And we can see all here along the side. So every single weapon has got its own individual leveling up or upgrade part. We can see that I need coins in these bluestone lock. Bang, I can upgrade that. So I'm keeping all three of these at the max, and I probably should even do the Heaven Quaker Spear. I haven't even looked into this, but I probably should look into this a little bit more, because it might be really, really good, and I haven't even touched it. But yeah, I'm doing all the spears, but for instance, yourself, you might want to be doing the swords, and you want to just hit the upgrade. You want to see what it costs, or what it is to upgrade, and then upgrade it so it makes you a lot better in battle for what you're doing. And then obviously the breakthroughs, as we've seen before. Coming out of there, we can see then we've got the inner ways here. These are where you want your main build stats to improve you. So we're seeing the exquisite scenery. So imagine you got your weapon and you have 4 pieces of gear. You're going to get armor, and that when you do this or that and the other, you hit a critical damage, you're going to get armor. Well, all of these are basically that. You read them. So successfully defending with Thundercry Blade, so what I'm using, activates its special counterattack. Press perception skill or heavy attack to unleash a first stage charge heavy attack without charging. This effect, yada yada. They've all got their own thing, but they've also all got their own breakthroughs. We can see here they got their inner breakthrough, and you can see to upgrade to the first tier, I need 10 of these scrolls to do it. Well, how do we get these scrolls? You can see there's you can do the path trials, which currently we haven't unlocked, so we can't do that. But then you've also got like your energy challenges, so you can go do your campaigns, outpost, sword trials, and you've got a chance of getting the boxes to get the scrolls. You got your tips exchange. So what this is if you've got tokens that we're seeing down here at the bottom or up here at the top, you can go and exchange them for a box which might have it in. So if I click on this box, it might have any of these in, which I know it's got the moral chant, which I want. I know it's got the adaptive steel, which I want. It's got the battle anthem note that I want. So it's got 3 of the 4 things that I want. Actually, no, I think it's got all. Wait, is it all 4? I think it's got all 4. Wait, one sec. If I go development, I go to no, it hasn't got all 4. It's got 3 of the 4 things that I want. But anyway, yet again, going back to that, we can see with the exchange, how does it work? So in the tips exchange, to get these, we have to obtain book tokens. So what you do is you use old book tokens. So if I was to do this, then obviously we don't want to do that, but do this, and you can see each one gives me X amount. Obviously if you legendaries, you're going to get a lot more, and that will then give you tokens, so you can go and buy one of these boxes to hopefully get what you're looking for in it, which yet again is completely random. So there's no guarantee you're going to get what you want from it, But yeah, it's a way of obtaining it. Yet again, you see like this one here. This is going to be a really easy way of you getting just these 2 legendary scrolls, because there's not many. Even if you're in another character, that could be really good. But the Bell Strike's really good for me because it's got all the purples that I'm looking for as well. The conversion, this is a very, very interesting one. So in this one, if you are, for instance, using this, right, and I select it, and I've only got 8 of these, but I go to another one, which I can't do because I've already broke through this one once. I didn't show you that. In each one of these inners, you can actually break through them, and when you do, oh, I did show you, each stage does give you increased HP or charge attacks or abilities. So don't just look at the based information that you see here. Not just the main part, this part is important, but when you go into the breakthrough tab, read through these, because these will be actually probably some of the most important things towards your build and not the main stats. So you can see here, increases max HP based on solo mode level. So my HP is going to go up when I get this to tier 2. When I get to tier 3, it increases the power of charged heavy attacks. So I'm going for a heavy attack build, and it does all of these different things. And each one, when you break through, do different things. You can see I've already leveled this up once, but they've all got different things, and that's why I'm going through this build, because of what they do, like increases affinity rate, which is yet again really, really good. And you can see that you're going to need more the further up you increase it. So the conversion tab, let's go back to it. If we look in the conversion tab, and I want to upgrade this one, but I only have 3 scrolls and I need 10 to upgrade it, right? Well, there is this conversion. Now, you do get free conversions this season 4, so just remember that you can't just keep doing this. You're quite limited. Be careful with how you do it. You can then, on the next one, click something else that you have, and this one's got 2, so it's not good. But if I had something that I didn't really want, and I wanted to upgrade this, and I had over 10 for this, I don't know if I've got any with over 10. Let's have a little look. No, I do not. But let's just say I had something over 10, I could convert in a way, and it will move all of them points, or all of them tokens that I have from that one over to this one, or switch them over, meaning then if I had 10 and I had 2 on the number of tips, I would now have 10 number of tips and only 2 number of tips over here on this one. So it kind of swaps around the token amount from one to the other, but yeah, again, it's limited, so make sure you choose wisely. Like this one, I know if I level up one of my inner ways that I'm getting soon, I'll be able to get like 20 straight away and be able to level up even further, which is really, really good. And then you go to like your mythic skills. In here, it's the same sort of thing. These are like skills that you can actually use rather than passive skills that you'd have on your character. There is some passives in here that do help you out, but if you actually go on them, you can see what it explains. Recommended for arena, swift and devastating like a falcon, swooping, first swipe the target to break their defense. So I actually use this for PvE as well, so it reduces their defense, making it so we can hit harder against bosses. But when you upgrade these, you can see it increases the attack damage, the physical damage, but then yet again you have to do a breakthrough. Now I would like to say as well, and you got the breakthrough preview as well, you can see what each level of breakthrough does. You can see upon breaking defense, reduce target's defense by 10%. What I will say is you can go ahead and upgrade these to the max, only up to tier 2 max, to get back all of your resources. So if you wanted to try things out, now is the best time to try it out. When you hit reset, you will get everything back. Refunds based on upgrade cost 100%, 100%, 100%. So you'll get all of your materials back. So if you're trying out builds, this is the best time to try them out, because you're going to get all of your resources back in this. And you can see that there is different ones that I've got locked, and you want to go and say how to learn, and it will show you where to go to learn it, and you can learn everything in this game. So if you're looking for a specific build, yeah, again, look at it. If you're looking to see what the upgrades are, yeah, again, look at it, breakthrough previews, and read through them and see if these are what you want. So like in PvP, the Seren Breeze is amazing, because when you get stun locked by a character hitting massive damage, Seren Breeze them, and then they can't stun lock you again. So it's loads of stuff like that. You got your generals, which are your general stuff. Your divine counters, your star shift. Now this one is if you're getting people helping you with stuff. It's completely up to you if you want to go down it. Some are not PvP, some are PvP. You want to upgrade like your touch of death to make it so you can assassinate people more effectively. You've got loads of things that you can upgrade in here, but it's like these jumping ones. These are the ones where you fly around. You've got different versions of it. Do they make you move faster? No. But do some of them look cooler? Yes. If you get the Queen J region to the max, you can get the Wind Rider, where you literally just focus your inner wind and you just fly around with just using the wind without your weapon. But then you've got the sword one, you've got the spear one, and then you've got the fan one. And then this is literally, you see all these other bits and bobs here. You can't upgrade these, so I wouldn't worry about it, but these are just things that you're going to unlock by doing the game and exploring anyway. Now, over here, like we did see the details to show you what your character has. Underneath, you've got the improvement guide, so if you do want to go ahead and get your all path challenges where you can get yourself the mask, Toops, Spring, the cosmetic that you get on your back, as well as the Master of Jiangsu, the name that you can get, and as with the Master of Jiangsu badge, you need to go through and complete all of the challenges on every single weapon path, and then you will get that. It is completely up to you. It's going to take a long time, but coming in here as well in the path guide, it does show you what is recommended for your character. So yeah, it's like this one. You see the Rain Whisper set, where it increases all critical damage and healing by 10% and further increases them by 15% when you have a HP shield. So like I'm actually going to want, for instance, the Rain Weeper set, because I'm always got my HP shield on, and that means I can always hit more crit damage. So just a max crit, a Rain Whisper set is really good. And then you see like it's recommended me the Moon Flare set. So this is basically what I've got on already as armor. It's giving me max HP, and when attacking while defending, there is a chance. So yeah, it's giving me a very good recommendation, but you can go ahead and change these around. You can apply your path. So if you say, for instance, here I've got not the Stormbreaker spear. I have got the Nameless spear on. I want to go and put these in my path, so I can go ahead and apply the preview and see what is going to be recommended for me along that. And then you've got challenges yet again that we just saw there before. Right, coming out of here, the development tab, we're going to the appearance tab. This is self-explanatory. You've got your cosmetics that you can get, and if you want to know how to get them, sometimes it's purchased, sometimes it's do a quest, it will show in here how to get them, how to obtain them. But some things you can customize. So for instance, if we look at these hair and we look at these paint icons, that means I can go over to this and I can dye it. So I can dye it whatever color I want. Unfortunately, I haven't got no hair on, so you can't see it. But if I escape, let's just confirm and escape. If I go to, for instance, something that I can dye, if I go to the armor that I've got equipped, where are we here? And then I hit dye, I can change it however I want and make it so that's the overall. But I could actually just make it so certain things are different colors. It's completely up to you if you want to know what it is. When you click on it, it highlights what you're going to be doing. You've also then got people's galleries that they've gone ahead and uploaded. So I go to like popular dyes, I can see what other people have made. And I could easily go ahead and just click on one of them, save dyeing, and then I can just pay to dye my armor. You get a load of free ones, which are like the dull ones, and then loads of paid ones, which are more vibrant. Now, there's other things you can do. For instance, like you see these flags on my back right here. Well, if you look down, you can see there's something called position. On position, you can increase or decrease the size of them. You can move them up or down. You can do things like that. With loads of things. So you see I've actually got this on. I've got it on and I've got it reduced just so it increases my elegance level. If I didn't have it equipped, I'm going to lose 8. So I have this and I've got my position, and what I've done is rather than it being on my head like this, I've gone and reduced it. But you can move it around, you can move it left to right, you can jiggle around with it, move it up and down, and do what you want. And but yeah, I've just got it hidden in my mask, so I've got an increased amounts of elegance. Then you could do that with loads of things. Weapons, yet again, same sort of thing. Certain weapons have got different skins. Like, for instance, these weapons, there's some weapons, the singular sword, where are you? This sword at the top and the spear. I've got these special weapon skins that you can get from the rerolls, and they got a reforge preview. So if you click on here, you can see that you can reforge it, and if by reforging it you can get weapons that look like this. Now, do know that this can be really expensive, or it can be really cheap. It depends how lucky you are. But yeah, you can re-roll it, and it's not just these that you see. For instance, you could get one flying fire bright light. You can get one sunlight bright light, and you can mix and match. You can get different handles, different blades, different sheaths, different everything, all for that weapon. So I like that blade, right? So the blade is the Starling Thunder, so I want the thunder looking blade. I like this sheath or hilt, so I like the flying fire hilt. So and then you want to try and min max that, and it's not the cheapest, but there is some very cool variants, and there's going to be coming for every single weapon, because in the Chinese version of the game they do already have every single weapon in here. But yeah, they are, as you see, pretty darn cool, and they look insane on your character. That is the weapon appearances. Then in the appearances, you've also got an outfit plan, so you can save your outfits. Obviously, your collection, you come in here, the more you have, the more you collect, the more rewards you get. and then you can get other bits and bonuses and yada yada, and then you got like a leaderboard, so you can see that. Oh my god, there's 2 people that own the boat. The boat costs 40,000 points, guys, and there is 2 people that now own the boat. You've got this name 102237553 who owns the boat, and you've got Sai who owns the boat. Yeah, these 2 people are absolutely insane. That's £40,000, no word of a lie. Then you got your scenarios, so you can make this really cool looking background. You've got loads of different scenarios if you want to, but you just edit the scenario, change your pose of your character, change what it's doing. You can change all of the background, so if you want to in the scenario, edit, where am I looking at? Oh, here on the left. I couldn't see it because of the character there. But you click on this and you can change like the background icons. If you want to put a different mount on there, then you can. If you've got one, yet again, like the background scene, you can go and change it to whatever settings you've got. So if you had the sand one, you can put that there. If you've got like where you want to stand on water. There's loads of cool things that you can do. But it depends if you've got it unlocked, as well as, like, for instance, here I've got this text here with the where winds meet and stuff like that. But yeah, there's loads of scenarios you can do. It's just like a profile banner. You can customize it with the stuff you got in the game. We've seen the weapons, the mounts. Yet again, the mounts are quite interesting. They're not just appearance, guys. Mounts can actually have benefits. Not major benefits, but they have got benefits. These are probably the only pay-to-win thing you can get in this game. As we can see, each mount has skills, and the skills do certain things. So this horse, that's only 60 pearls, I'd strongly recommend, has got the collection. So when follow mode is enabled, a following horse can automatically pick up loot dropped by enemies. It's got the shapeshift, so you can just have it following around. You can have it if you've got two mounts, your friend can ride this mount and you ride yours, so you can have 2 mounts running around at the same time. And it's like you see other horses have got different things. This one's got treasure seeker, so often using this skill, the horse will take you to the nearest chest within the search range. Probably one of the best ones is this one because it's got the petal collection. So after using this skill, the horse will automatically gather nearby resources within a certain range. So this is probably one of the best skills that you can get on the horses. But then you have got the legendary one that we see here, which got treasure seeker, and it's got some special ones. So invite close friends to ride together through Zhuangzhou. You got the shallow steps. Press jump when riding a horse. Press again while in the air to perform a second jump. So it can move around a little bit better. But it doesn't have everything. I would have thought this mount would have had absolutely everything. I mean, it looks insane. But yeah, the dog, so the goose you can ride on. It doesn't help because my horse is kind of in the way. And then the dog pulls you around the map. And there's loads of mounts coming, like there's a tiger chasing you. There's one where you could just run really fast. And then you've got the boat skin where this does cost 40,000. Obviously, you get the outfit with it. But the outfit and the boat cost £40,000. Just insane. Extras, just little cutscenes and stuff that you're going to get for your characters, different weapon effects and stuff. Workshops and all that is just so you can go back to it. So it's basically going through what we've already been through. Now you've got profession that we see here as well. This is the only tab that I haven't touched, but all I know is when you go and do your scholarship or your healer school, you go and level it up, and you level up everything in there. So moving over to the shop, this is your purchase shop where you spend your pearls. You've got all your different passes, your battle pass and everything in here, and that's how you obtain it. The events tab, now this is yet again by just logging in daily, and by logging in daily you're going to get these certain rewards. Nothing insane, but you can see that you're going to get from logging in for a certain amount, you will then get like the in a way note chest. Don't worry if you're starting the game late, it does let you catch back up every day with a new thing. So it's yet again really cool concept, but you've got loads of tabs in here, so it's going to be like your bulletin board. So it's showing you new cosmetics, it's showing you the daily stuff, but it's also showing you guides to certain areas, campaigns if you've completed it, what you're missing to do, and stuff like that. Like if you go and participate, it shows you that, oh well, if you click on that, we need to go here and we need to take a picture in the wandering seal to go and increase that, and the more that we do, then we're going to get rewards for that, which is it's just a pretty cool thing that you can do if you want to just 100% min max your game. You go in here as well, know your Zhuangzhou, so like you see here, you've got more things that you do if you go and do these. Complete either a healer legacy or scholar's legacy lost chapter. I'm going to get myself some career notebooks, which will help me. The construction as well. Design one diagram. Your sects as well. So complete all daily sects. And then I will get that. So I need to complete all of these in a day. And then I will get more rewards. So it's just very, very obvious what you've got to do in here. And then like paths to the strong. So by leveling up your character, which we're all currently locked at 51 to 55. When we can go further, we're going to start getting more rewards. We're going to start getting all these cosmetics. And at the end, we're going to get 5 lingering melodies. Really cool. Your recommended tab, this is just by linking up all your socials, your discords, your X and stuff. And for doing that, they're going to give you rewards for it. So why the heck not? Draws, this is the gacha. So this is the hell if you want to try and get any of these crazy cosmetics. Good luck. It's good luck. That's where you got the shit for 40k. Then coming out of there, you got the battle pass. So the battle pass is really cool. Like I did say before, you get the battle pass tokens. You do get daily quests for the battle pass, or weekly quests, sorry. And then you get loads of rewards, cosmetics, and everything from the battle pass. The premium battle pass gives you more rewards, but you do see here the battle pass surprise chest has a chance of dropping a harmonic core. So you can buy something from the draw stop if you get lucky from the battle pass alone. You don't need to actually have the lingering melodies. You don't even need to get it in there. You've got a chance of getting a harmonic core from just having the premium battle pass. That is why this is so flipping good. The premium one for cosmetics. You do get other stuff, like you get stuff that you can put in your house and everything like that. I'll do a building video as well. Journal, yeah, again, really cool tab. We can see we've got sentient beings. I want to go into it and I want to go and look for the one that I've got because I like to get all of my rewards and goodies. There we go. Look, we're going there. Boom. More rewards, more goodies. So, right. Here, what do we do? So in the journal, there's two journals. There's journal for Quinjay and there's a journal for Kai Feng. So the Quinjay journal that we see here in Kai Feng, the Quinjay, this is just like 100% completionist, and then by completing it and doing all the little things in the world, whether it's finding oddities, whether it's finding cats and finding paths, explorations, meow meows, camps and stuff like that, you get completion. And when you complete it, well, yet again, you just saw we got a couple of tokens, but it's mainly building up towards like doing the renown that we're seeing right here on the side. And by doing this, we're just going to get ultimate rewards. So we're going to be able to do that wind run that we saw before. We're going to get some meadow grass, like some accessory. We're going to get exploration homeward path, exploration packet. So use it to send voice, red envelopes in the world chat. And we're also going to get more lingering melodies. So you just want to go and do these if you want to get yourself some free rolls in the old gacha. And then again, same thing with Kai Feng. You've got your campaign, which is going through these. Unfortunately, we can't do this until Friday, where we can go and continue with our campaign. You've got your legacies where you're just going to go through and do all these missions, and you're going to get loads of rewards for doing them, as well as like the Tails, Echoes, Sentient Beings. Yet again, you click on one of them, find out what you're looking for, whether it be oddities. If it is something like you're going, oh, I need some more oddities, you can literally click on the oddities. I've just done a video on this, but you can click on the oddities. You see it's got 0 out of 6. You click at the bottom where you see it's view map, and it will show you in this part of the map is where them oddities are. So to give you an example, we go to another part here and we click view map. That will show you where it is, somewhere in this part. So it just shows you if you're trying to find all the oddities and you see someone missing, don't worry. Just click on the map at the bottom and you'll find the encounters or anything that's in here that's grey, that's not completed. That part of the map is where it could be. Coming out of here, out of the journal, we are now going to go to, well, sorry, we've got the world, which yet again is just more of the exact same that we just saw before. It's just like tabs of completionist stuff. The quest, yet again, really important. Quests in here, we can see like your main story. Unfortunately, we can't go ahead and do this. It is locked out, so we can't go and complete our quest any further until the new update. But we can go ahead and do all of, you see here it's locked out, but we can go ahead and do all of our lost chapters, which we see right here, and these are the rewards. So if you want to get them rewards, just go ahead and do them all. You've got your encounters, so by doing the encounters you get the rewards. So if it's just something specific that you're looking for, then go and do that. And also to help you with the Kai Feng exploration, you don't have to just do all the oddities. You see here, from doing these quests, you are going to get exploration. So just by doing these encounters, you're going to get 50 up to that 9,000 mark that we need. So these are really good to get. Like I'm going to do all of these to get the Quinjay because I'm so close to that 9,000 mark. These will get me up a little bit quicker. Exploration, going into the exploration tab, yet again, by going and doing certain things, we're going to get bowls, and the bowls are going to give us more experience or certain things. All of these quests, just go ahead, just do them when you're out in the open world. If you come across something, I always recommend you just doing it if it's there, simple, easy, because you're going to get them skill points to go ahead and level up your character's abilities. You're going to get exploration tokens, you're going to get echo jades and experience and all that. So yeah, you see where they are by Quinjay or Kai Feng on the side. Now coming into Compendominium, I can't pronounce this one. This is literally yet again a checklist thing. So it's kind of a thing where as you're traveling around the world, you'll see glistening things and by clicking on them glistening things that you see, or a painting or anything like that, you will then get experience, and you'll get then like items and stuff. But yeah, it's just kind of like, just by exploring the world and doing certain things, you'll get this. This is just more of a completionist tab. Imagine like you got a sticker book when you were younger. This is all this is. It's a sticker book. You go around, you collect stickers by doing certain things, seeing certain things, grabbing certain things, and then you start filling up this book. And for it, you get little rewards for doing so. So, I mean, it's cool. It's just a collection book where I've got 342 out of 1,227. Let me know in the comments down below how many you have got. And let me know in the comments down below if you've watched this far, because I've been talking for a very, very, very long time. And then coming down to Wandering Paths, this is my favorite thing in the game. So in the Wandering Paths, you've got all of the different tabs. Now, the first ones are the challenges. These are where you've got your, which you see, we're going to unlock that at level 56. But this is where you've got all your different boss realms. And every week you get like, or every time you do it, you got a first time event token. So you see, I haven't done this outpost here. For doing it for the first clear, I'm going to get extra bonuses, as well as obviously the goodies that I'm going to get from it. But the Heroes Realm and Sword Trials actually get a weekly clear first time as well. So you want to do them every week. And then you see at the top, the weekly Echo Rewards and weekly Hero Realms. So these, if you do a Hero Realm once a week, you get extra rewards, which is really good. And weekly Echo Rewards by going ahead and defeating one final boss in a Sword Trial. Give up to one time weekly, gives you an extra 5 trial cosmetic chests. So you can get any of them cosmetics potentially. Otherwise, you're just going to get 5 tokens, so you can go and buy one of them cosmetics. It's a really good way of you farming weekly. The casual co-op coming in here. So yet again, these are bosses, outposts, campaigns. You can do all it. And like the outposts, if you don't, rather than looking around the whole map, I can just click on them and it's going to show me what I haven't done or what I have done. Was there anything in here that I didn't show? No, they're all different, just boss events. Now in the casual co-op, you can see that these are just little mini games that you can do in the game, and you can just participate, and you're going to get rewards. Now, getting the rewards, yet again, you're going to get adventurer slips, and the adventurer slips you can get up to like getting this outfit, which is really cool. You can get loads of cosmetics in the game for completely free just by doing a load of these. There's loads of things you can do, like just going and dancing with people, going meditating with people, or you come to the leisure tab and you go wrestle with people. You can go and play riddles with people, dance with people, do loads of certain things. The pitch pot, where you drink alcohol and then you got to try and throw an arrow while you got to try and, yeah, it's quite hard to do, but yeah, you can do that. Pretty cool. Then as you see here, the fireworks show is every single Saturday and every single Sunday. If you go to the fireworks show and just watch it, you've got a chance of getting any of these rewards down below. And the Mirage Boat, whenever that is spawned by a player, you can get, which you see the times above, you've got a chance yet again of getting any of these rewards that you see right here, which is pretty cool. And the ones that are not probability, you're going to get, so you're going to get money, you're going to get slips, you're going to get Echo J's as well. So you'd always want to see that. And when one of them does appear, it will appear at the top like a time limit event. Like the pardon parades are the ones that are going on at the moment. So people that have been naughty in the game, people will be egging them right now. So that's that part. Then we got the arena, which is the 1v1 PvP. So I've been doing this quite a lot. I'm up to veteran 3. And then when you level up through it, if you manage to level up through it, because your points go up and down depending if you win or lose, you get like the special player avatar. If you get it to Legend 1, you get a special mask. And if you get it to the max level 3,000, if you can manage to get to level 3,000, you will get the best of the best name plate, which says world's greatest, which is really cool. You can see like the leaderboard here. These are the top players. So a lot of these have gone ahead and gone past 3,000. I'm at 1,622. You can use these bonus talismans. You get them in like the battle pass shop. And what this does is it grants an extra 30 points the next time your arena rank point goes up. A victory is required in world debate, which are just things that you can use to give yourself a boost, or there's one that like protects you. Cool. But then here you got your talents as well, like we saw before. Now the Perception Forest, this is a battle royale mode within this game. So if you come and do the Perception Forest, like I said before, you get them tokens, them coins, and you can get yourself loads of free cosmetics just by doing the battle royale. And it's literally a Naraka Blade Point, and you see that the rewards as well you get from going through and leveling up. From getting it to Mythic 1, you get yourself Lingering Melodies, and then getting it to the max, a sword to overcome all. So you get a special title as well for doing that, as well as all the extra cosmetics. So it's a win-win-win. The type in mausoleums, we saw that before. These are really just to increase your character. There's nothing special about that at all. But yeah, to increase your character breakthrough, you have to do these. The trials, yet again, you've got these challenges that you got to do, and by doing them, you will then get extra rewards from doing them. So you're going to get, for instance, a player avatar. If you do these, and then your rewards, you're going to get yourself another player avatar. You get yourself a badge. So there's loads of these little things you could do. There's ones in Kinshe, there's ones in Kai Fang, and by doing them, you're going to get rewards. Also, like the leaderboards, you're going to get Echo Jades from just doing that as well. So yeah, I mean, it's cool. I haven't really dabbled too much in this. Now, with the bounties, this is pretty cool. There's loads of little things in here, but by accomplishing certain things in here, you're going to get more rewards as you go along. So you're going to get the Let Life Flow title. You're going to get the other title, which is above all others. And then you get the last title, which is second to none, plus bounty level packets and a load of Echo Jades. Now, these, for instance, like I was saying before, you go to the bounty. If you see someone with a name, there's that guy called Nordy there. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. No, he's in another gameplay. So, unfortunately, I can't go and do a bounty against him. But you can see my gear score compared to his. I just go and kill him. And then I get myself 3,250 fish experience and 4-fold coins that I can go and spend in the bounty shop. Eventually, when I've got enough and get all of these extra cosmetics. This is the Wandering Paths. You basically, the bounty board, they're all kind of the sort of same thing. You do challenges, you get rewarded. When we were in that, actually, we could see that we've got energy. So this energy, like I did say, I think I said before, you can quickly replenish it, or it replenishes itself over time. You have got the season. So clicking on the season, you got the Blade Out Season 1. So we can see the date that it started, and then we can see, I think that it ends there. I'm not too sure if I don't know if the dates are backwards, American, English. I'm not too sure. So it's either the 6th of February or, yeah, no, it'd definitely be February. It ain't going to be longer than that. But this is what the Blade Out season's for. You got Warrior's Journey. So every day you get new quests to do. When you've completed them, you go level them up, and then you get the rewards for doing so. Obviously, you got your Battle Pass. You got your season shop that we can see here from your Battle Pass, and then you got your update realm. So every week we get the fish. Once we get up to 20, we get to level up this even further, and we get rewards from this. So we're going to get, like, for instance, I just got the pose meditation. You get loads and loads and loads of more things for free from just simply playing the game and getting your fish weekly. And then obviously you get your fish shop where you buy some really important stuff. Then we've got the sects. So sects are basically factions in this game. We can see that we've got the rules. So this is my faction rules that I'm in. I joined the Heavens Well, the Well of Heavens. That's the one. And we can see that there is people that are leaving the sect, people that are new to the sect, the events, the rules, and everything that you got. All you want to do when you're in one of these sects is you want to come over here and you want to go and do all of this, gain reputation. And when you gain reputation, you can go ahead and level up. And then you can go to the sect shop, where you've got these reputation special currencies, and as you level up, you can get yourself more rewards. So that is a pretty cool outfit. That's why I went for the Well of Heaven, because I can get the Heavenly Frost outfit for completely free. I'm literally going to get all of these rewards from this sect, and then once I've got these rewards, I am out of here, and then I'm going to go to another sect with more cosmetics and do that. But yeah, these are the challenges that you got to do. Successfully aid beggars, take a group photo in an online mode, first to answer and mislead others during Scholar's Heath, help fellow wanderers through signposts. You know, you got all of these little things that you do, and then you're going to get them points. And in here, by doing these, we're seeing like Well of Heaven ultimate skill. How can you call yourself a member of the Well of Heaven if you can't make it well? Go learn the ultimate giveaway trick, and then when I complete these as well, it gives me the promotion criteria, so I can promote further, and then I get extra stuff later on as well. Right, so then that's the shop that we saw before. That is the sects. Then you get your social, which is yet again another menu inside a menu. So you've got all your friends, but your friends, you can have an intimacy level with them. So you see there, if certain friends, I get certain bonuses with playing with them. So literally just by playing with them, I get intimacy, which will give me bonuses. But I can also, with the bonuses, I can increase them by sending them flowers, sending them stuff in the game, and yeah, you can seek a date, seek partnerships, seeking fate. I don't know, intimacy with I need my partners to play this game, because I don't really want to get intimate with the likes of Drake or Fear or any of the Death Squad. I just want to get intimate with my partner, but I might have to do it to unlock certain things, because I don't like missing out on cosmetics. You got the Swans as well, and then I could become the master, and I can have 5 disciples. So I can have a master above me, and then I've got disciples. We can see here I need to do the Outer Scholar, so I can get some disciples underneath me. Then you got the shop as well. So yet again, by doing this, you're going to get playing together and doing them things. You're going to get these slips and you can get more rewards. So it's just like a win-win-win-win sort of situation. The guild, yet again, we were here before. The guild, it's got a guild master, it's got guild members, but all doing the events. The guild gets tokens. We got weekly upper limit. By getting the tokens, we can go ahead and level up the guild. And when we level up the guild, we can do, if you've ever seen a MOBA, League of Legends, or Smite, it's basically a MOBA battle mode where you've got a PvP guild event where it's got 3 lanes, 3 towers, and a boss at the end. Destroy the boss, and then you have to move the flag back to yours. It's got that if you want to do a guild war. But otherwise, there's just loads of guild events, and there's a guild base, and just general, you get like loads of goodies for being in a guild, where we've got the industry. So you basically increases treasure tokens earning. You've got Wedge Angry Wonders. We got loads of special skills. We can get the real boutique. So if we go and look in the boutique, so where are we? A bonus. The red boutique we get from the guild coins. I got 5,000 as we level up. We can eventually buy some special cosmetics in the guild as well. So just buying a guild or just joining a guild to be able to get all of these things is pretty cool. And as we're leveling up pretty fast, you might want to join the death squad, but I do think it's going to be filled pretty darn soon. There's a load of us in here. There's some that do PvP. Majority of everyone does PvE, and then we've got our events, and then yet again the industries, and then we've got the techniques. So this is where we can just go ahead and level up certain things with the stuff that we've obtained, and then we can get increased rewards throughout the thing. And then yet again, we can go to return to base, and by doing so, it's going to take me to the guild garrison. And then when you're in the guild garrison, it's just basically the guild base. So rather than doing everything that we saw there before in the menus, you just come to the guild base. See, the guild base is huge. Eventually, we should be able to build here, and we'll be able to build like some massive like houses, and then we can probably make some like insane build base city within these walls and have a real fun time. If I come out of the building mode, we've got a little guild village so far, but you can just get out by talking to that guy. You come in here. We have got coming across the water. You can bathe. You can do all that sort of stuff. You can get a massage from your guild member. Coming here, this is the boutique. So yet again, the same things that we saw before. You can just come in here, do your weekly. So I'm just going to submit all of these, and then I'll get extra rewards for the guild. So I'm just going to submit. Okay, click how to obtain. I'm just going to buy some more. Quickly, just submit. How to obtain. Buy some more. Boom. Submit, and then we're just going to increase the guild and get the rewards for this. So I'm going to get myself extra coins, extra treasure tokens, extra wandering days, extra experience into my store. You could just do this every week as well to go and increase that. Then coming out, there is more vendors in here. So we've got the one over here where if we go to, this is the trade merchant. So coming over here, this is where we can buy some goods and we can go and sell them. So we can see here price is 0 there right now. But you can go and buy stuff. I need to go solo mode, but yeah, we can buy stuff, wares, and sell them. So it's like a stock market in this game. You buy things low, sell them high is what you want to do. We've then coming over here. We've got our little party area where you get points from partying in here and getting into a bathrobe and doing all that weird stuff. And then we had got the vendor. You can buy Mahjong chips here. But you can see this all in the menu. But yeah, that's the guild. That is literally everything that you need to know about this menu in here. If there is anything that you're stuck with on PC, if you press F1 and you go to Q&A, you've got a little chat bot here, which is an AI chat bot, and you can say guild help, right? And then it will give you like explain more about guilds. There's like, this is like your go-to one-stop shop for getting a bit more information in the game. You've even got like here where you can just search. If you want to take a photo in the game, you can do it like that. You press F8, but it shows you the keys here. You've got questionnaires, so you can get Echo J's by just doing a survey for them, give them feedback as well. And then if you need to change the time of the day, if you're in solo mode, you can change the time of the day to get better hours. You get letters, so if you've got any rewards or anything, it will send you a letter. And then yet again, your guide is right there at the top. Hopefully this helped. Like, follow, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.